That's a lot of boxes.
History has a way of rubbing off on us.
Oh, these are so dusty. Looks like snow in a park.
A reporter learns that.
Holy cow.
Digging for reels of 16mm film unseen for decades in the 9 News archives.
The coolest find for me is July 21st, 1969, the day after the lunar landing.
I also learn searching for something old,
And I'm really excited to see what's on this.
can reveal something new.
Who is this woman?
The most captivating moment on this old film reel is not a man on the moon,
Getting lots of hugs.
but a young woman in the airport.
There's like a crowd of people waiting for her.
But who is she? I turned to Twitter
So this is what I posted.
to solve this mystery of 9 News history.
The camera follows a young woman arriving at the airport carrying Snoopy and an Adidas bag. She's greeted with hugs and smiling faces. Who is she?
It's Pam Greene, they say. At 15, the track star at Manual High School was competing on the world stage. At 18, she became the first Denver woman to make an Olympic team. She ran the 200 meters in the 1972 Games in Munich.
All right, so I'm sharing my screen. Can you see an image?
Yes, I do see an image.
53 years since this day at Stapleton Airport.
Oh, wow. What a great reception.
Denon Greene tells me all about Pam.
You're always going to have history of who you were before, years ago. Everybody does.
He knows that 15-year-old better than anyone.
Even then, at an early age, I knew that I was, different from the perspective of my gender.
Denon transitioned about a decade ago.
It's like more than, turning the book to another chapter. It was more of like completely starting a new life again.
Life back then was all track and field.
My outlet was running. When I competed in the 100, the 200, the 400, relays.
He set records at Manual and at Colorado State University, where he was inducted into the Athletics Hall of Fame.
In the 72 Olympics, when I came back, they had dedicated a month to me as Pam Greene month in Denver. So pretty fantastic, yeah.
Fantastic, and a little overwhelming for a teenager.
That little 15-year-old at the airport, that was really kind of the beginning of like a springboard to become who I am.
Years later, Denon wants to share who he is.
The book is called The Trans Being Experience. It's a awakening of who you are authentically. I have a lot of my personal experience in it. That I disclose, which is pretty interesting. It's like, oh, you're going to really write about that? Yeah, I am.
He hopes others can learn from history he lived.
Amazing things can happen in your life. You just have to, keep going up through the ups and downs, get up when you, stumble, and just, keep your eye on that finish line.
A lesson unraveled in life and on a reel of 16mm film.
We were digging for old stories and trying to revisit old stories, but we found a new one, and I think that's what the coolest thing about this is.
Yeah, it's just amazing, a blessing.
Noel Brennan reporting. Denon now lives in the Los Angeles area. He's hoping to release his book sometime early next year.